I used to be so confident in being alone, but somewhere between me and my frontal lobe developing, I lost a part of that. So I went to Vietnam to do something that scared me. Ride the freaking Ha Giang Loop solo. The first step was, of course, getting there. I ironically booked the first ticket to the wrong airport, so solid start of the rebuilding of my confidence. Nevertheless, I figured it out. I got picked up by this bus that was way nicer than I ever expected, and it was 7 hours from Hanoi to Ha Giang, and the views did not disappoint. Okay, so tomorrow I leave for the Ha Giang Loop, which is a motorbike loop in the north part of Vietnam, and it's really hardcore, so it's gonna be really interesting. This is my hostel for tonight. So that's a sleigh. Yeah, keep you updated. I'm literally gonna be pissing in the ground and eating chicken feet and shit. I don't know, but I'll let you know. The next morning, I was literally treated like a queen by these drivers, okay? And I met this lovely human, Shannon, and then we were off. Going into day one, I was pretty exhausted. I had just come from the Philippines, and before that, I had left Australia, which I had called home for the past year. Your girl was riding the struggle bike. I also thought that it would be such a cute idea to do a cartwheel across Vietnam. Well, this is the only one I got, so enjoy it. The first swimming spot that we stopped at was this majestic waterfall. It was the first time in weeks I had truly felt present. I mean, how can you be stressed in a place that looks like this? Swimming has always been such a grounding thing for me. It has always felt like a breath of fresh air. And while my parents are praying for my safety on the other side of the world, I decide to climb up said waterfall and jump off of it. And this was the moment that I realized I was in for an absolutely incredible experience. It wasn't before long we were getting our hands dirty playing this sick Vietnamese game involving a feather, a few coins, and a stick that you literally passed to one another. And they were absolutely wicked at it. I did lose every round, but that's kind of the point, right? Letting go, not being perfect, just being happy participating. Every single moment on that bike was a little victory. Every moment of peace, I felt a tiny spark of myself coming back. We were constantly surrounded with children laughing and dancing and villages around us, which put a lot of my emotions into perspective. Maybe being independent isn't about being alone all the time. It's noticing the life around you even when no one's there to see you succeed. Okay, it is day one of the loop, and it has been such an incredible experience. I really didn't know what to expect. I didn't really do much research into it before I booked it, but I am honestly kind of glad that I didn't do research into it because being surprised with everything that we've been doing is absolutely incredible. We swam at waterfalls. Every single turn was a different view, and it was even more jaw-dropping as the one before. Like, this is literally the view from my homestay. Absolutely incredible. Like, my heart is so full. We stopped at villages and got to see how the people here live. It has just been so incredible. It has been so incredible, and I'm so excited for the second day. We were then literally serenaded by Vietnamese karaoke. And just like that, we were ready for day two. Day two, I was already feeling more comfortable in my own skin. I was laughing and taking in every single view around me. I was finally just being where my feet were. We headed to our first spot of the day, and I was just happy to be there. We took this bamboo raft on the river where we learned that they drive the boats with lines of string connecting you through the banks, which was pretty incredible. For the first time in weeks, I didn't need to be anywhere else. Here was enough. As we made our way into the cave, there was a moment that was completely my own. I continue to build a life that I am so incredibly proud of, and no one can ever take that away from me. I felt so alive. I felt like me again. We headed back into the mountains, and suddenly my driver turns around and goes, "Do you want to stand up?" To which I replied, "Stand up? Stand up on what?" And he said, just stand up, trust me." So I did. From the moment I got up there, it was just me and the sky. There wasn't any fear, no second guessing, no heaviness from everything that I had been carrying, just freedom. And in that moment, I wasn't the girl rebuilding her confidence or trying to prove something. I was just alive, and that was enough. And then I cried a little bit, but anyway. By the end of day 2, I was exhausted, but it wasn't the kind that I had been feeling recently. This one felt like it could actually be cured with some good sleep. But underneath all that, there was this quiet sense of peace. Somewhere between the chaos of the road and the calmness of the mountains, I felt something shift. I wasn't chasing confidence anymore. I was just remembering what it feels like to be free. And with the people I was surrounded with, day 2 easily faded into day 3. I spent most of the last day just filled with gratitude. We made some stops, learned how they make clothing from scratch, putting every single stitch on my body in perspective. There were so many little moments that didn't even make sense, and yet they were perfect. I think that's when I realized that confidence doesn't come rushing back all at once. It's quiet. It shows up in how you laugh easier, breathe a little bit deeper, trust the moment a little bit more. By the time we reached the end of the loop, I wasn't thinking about how nervous I had been at the start. I was just proud. Proud that I showed up for myself, proud that I didn't give up, proud that I let myself feel alive again. Take it from me, don't be afraid to do big things alone. Confidence doesn't come from a lack of fear. It comes from having fear and doing it anyway.